Good morning, everyone. Yes, we are back on the bike, and it is time, hopefully you probably guessed it from the thumbnail, to do some more work on the bike. And the reason why I'm out on the bike and not in my garage is because I'm not going to attempt to do this front sprocket change just because I've got a really shit bunch of tools. So I'm heading over to my mate, Motorcycle Wizards. This is the guy that I always use, and he can do it for me, and should be easy. Well, easy for him anyway. So why am I doing this sprocket change? Well, we all know the Hyper does not need top speed. Okay, it's not that bike for top speed. So we're dropping down a tooth. 15 is standard, we're going 14. We're going for more acceleration, more low down grunt, make it a bit more lively. It already is lively, but anything more helps. It doesn't need top end speed. I don't need to be doing 140 mile an hour on this. It's pointless. You're only going to kill yourself. And on the tracks, it's designed to go in the corner speed, not fucking not the big straight speeds. So I thought, you know what, it's 15 quid, 16 quid for a 14 tooth. You just beat your own time, add it on, bit of a calibration and stuff to do on the dash after. So we will check it out. I'll get over to Motorcycle Wizards, he can do it, we'll film it. Right then, we made it. Palsall Garage, Motorcycle Wizards. We're going to get started on the sprocket, that thing, that bad boy. Get that one changed and get the new one on, and hopefully it should be straightforward. Well, for him anyway. I think that plate there is just like something to stop the nut rotating. It's like a safety mechanism. So at least that's easy enough to sort out. Nice little 32mm impact. Get that nut off nice and easy. And look at that, got a little monster chucked in as well. Fucking winner. So we're going to loosen the pinch bolts, hopefully adjust the rear swing arm pivot point, I guess, bring it forward, slacken the chain, which then should allow us to get that off and then back on again. Hopefully the rear set doesn't get in the way, but we'll see. So we're going to play it safe, and we're going to take the rear sprocket off just to give a slack in the chain, just so that we've got more to play around with over here. Just make life a little bit easier, isn't it? So you do have to move that clutch slave cylinder, a couple of bolts in it, and that's it. Three bolts, and then move it to one side.
Not without the rear set being took off, Carl. No.
You should have learned that from last time,
no.
I think. Now it's time to disassemble, because everything's in the fucking way. So we've got to get that one out of the rear set, then that should allow the rear set to pivot out the way for that. So there we go, finally fucking off. This is the old one. And just had to, all you have to do is nudge this that way a little bit, and then you've got a bit of space. Now the reassembly hopefully should be a lot easier. That's the reason why I don't do it at home. I ain't got half these tools. So the reverse is just putting it back together. This should be straightforward. Marks on it, nice and easy. He's laughing at me because it wasn't straightforward. Never is with Ducatis. He's blaming me for going through all these floods and doing all this off-roading shit because Ducatis don't like water. Isn't that right, Mark?
Nice.
Look at that. Even quicker to put it all back together than it was with the headache of fucking taking it all off. We've got some slack to adjust, which is obviously noticeable, which is what we expect. Dropping the twist, so we'll sort that out after. There we go, all sorted. Nice and easy, job done. Little test ride to make sure it's all right. Might as well get him to do it first than me. It's loud, isn't it? So this is Mark's 1098 Street Fighter S with his homemade knee pads. Look, he's even got grazed knees. So we're just gonna go out. He's gonna ride ahead of me. He's gonna maintain a constant speed about 30, tap his head, and then I'm gonna see what my speedo is reading. Got to be careful. It's about 3 to 4 miles off, so yeah, that sounds mad. The exhaust is so fucking loud. Fucking hell. Shit, that front just wanted to lift up, man. I think he just feels more responsive. He just wants to, before he would chug a little bit, but now I think I love the way the back end of that squiggles on the braking. Terrorising neighbourhoods. Whoa. Fuck me, that thing's loud. I don't know what we're testing here. Quick second gear blast. Fucking pair of hooligans on two fucking Ducatis, man. Jesus, I need to ride out with Mark. It'll be fucking so much fun. Your back thing just fishtails everywhere. So boys and girls, that's done. Took about an hour for Mark to do that. Hey, notice that, look, the speed keeps disappearing, the gear keeps disappearing. I'll get the warning sign on the side of the dash. Everything's flashing. I think I need to do some sort of I need to do the calibration, so I should just be careful for the little bit and see where I can do that. At least we know that's the next thing to do. I think there's something wrong, isn't there? So everything's flashing and then it goes all right again. So maybe at the higher speeds it's a little bit better, maybe the wheel speed sensor and the calibration, but I'll still get it done because the last thing I want to do, there you go, look, it's off again. Right, tyre calibration, start. Keep speed 30 to 32 mils, second gear. Right, let's see. It's hard doing this. Completed. Okay, now what? Okay, that was quick. Let's see if that's made any difference. In third gear, just riding at 30-40 mile and at 30, so when you're just cruising normally 30, so maybe a bit of traffic, just it's definitely a lot more responsive. It wants to go, man. Look. So that is great. It's not like, oh, it's going crazy, it's bonkers, I can't hold on. And I'm not doing 100% throttle, I'm just being normal, like not a twat. I was doing it again. Jesus, wonder why that is. Wonder if it's raised any faults or anything like that. Maybe clear some faults. It's intermittent, isn't it? There you go, look, it's gone off again. And then it's back on. It's fucking annoying as anything, that, isn't it? Yeah, so answers on a postcard, people. I wonder what's causing that. So I'm in the garage now. I'm just going to connect this back up. So I'm going to see, because this can actually do some work for me and check some faults and read stuff. DTC, check, DTC. Ooh, P0919. Put a link or a description or see what that comes back as. Okay. Delete DTC. Okay. Run the errors deletion. Okay. Okay. Task complete successfully. So, having gone through all that, of changing that, it looks like Euro 5 bikes don't like 14 tooth, so the other option is to go back to the 14. But I've contacted BHP UK and seen if they can do something with their flash device to maybe see if they can check the parameters or program around the parameters. So that isn't going to be anything that's going to be done soon. So I'm going to stick with this 14T and try and live with the dash. So, right guys, take it easy and catch you later.